home point has been updated. Please check it on the map. Take off.
SJM Drones. Hello, Steve. Good evening. I decided I was going to do a Halloween sunset. Yeah, sunset's supposed to be at 6:10, which is about, well, 30 minutes from now. And I brought an extra battery out here. Tropic. Good morning, Tony. Jody, good morning. Listen to me. Good evening. Listen to me. All right, let's get this drone up a little higher. Oh, well, it's like we're having a little like there's some smoke off in the distance there. We know that, Dan. We know that's the only reason why you're here. Hey, Wendell, how you doing? Welcome to the chat, everybody. Uh-oh. Why did you retract your statement, Wendell? So, I decided that I was going to do a sunset. The sky cleared up. I was just telling Wendell a little bit earlier that it was cloudy here all day, and then I kind of glanced out the window and saw some sun on the trees, and I said, oh man, just in time for a sunrise or a sunset. So here I am. I'm going to do a live sunset, first one in a long time, and I'm going to record this and then make a video out of it. Oh, Dan. Yeah. Man, you're getting full of yourself now, buddy. So I hope everybody's Saturday went well. I did take my Mavic Air 2 out and did some flying. I was looking for some fall colors, but apparently Virginia, or at least my little portion of Virginia, is just, the trees just refuse to turn colors. I saw a lot more green trees than I did colored trees. I can't explain that, but you know, there it is. But off to the west there, we can see that the sun it looks like it's going to be clear almost all the way down to the horizon. Looks like there's some clouds against the horizon, but maybe we'll be able to see. I should have put a filter on here, actually. But, oh well, live and learn. And I'm going to do this as a time lapse, so I'm probably just going to let it sit right where it's at. Oh no, where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Well, I was going to leave it sit where it was at, but I lost sight of it. It's directly above me. I'll just have to cut that portion out. I can still do the time lapse with it. So, Mike Roche, good evening, buddy. How are you today? Robert Glazier, hello. Welcome to the chat. As I was saying, I hope everybody's day went well. Mine did. I did Saturday morning coffee with Rodney and friends. We had a blast. Went and did some shopping. Flew my Mavic Air 2. Going to be a short video coming up with that in the next day or two. It's not going to be anything spectacular, but hey, it'll be there. Dennis LoveLady, good evening, sir. How are you today? As you can see, I decided to do a there it is. I hope that's back. All right, I'll be back, guys. There. Dan, you're concentrating? That's unbelievable. So anyway, as you can see, the skies did clear up. Got some nice looking clouds. It might turn out to be just a beautiful sunset. Well, Dennis is yelling. Oh, I see. Boo. Oh, sorry, Dan. So for me, it was a pretty good day. Did some flying, but unfortunately it was cloudy, and so the video probably won't be too pretty, but Steve Carpenter, good afternoon, sir. How are you? You finally made one of my, well, you've made my live streams before. Nancy, how you doing? So, I may have forgot to say it this morning, but happy Halloween. And we got about 20 minutes till sunset. I've got an extra battery. I'll probably bring the bird down. Sunset, I believe, is at 6:10. So I'll probably bring it down here in about 10 minutes so I can put a fresh battery in it. And then we'll get back up. But I do have 17 minutes, which isn't enough to do the full sunrise or sunset, so I will definitely be bringing it down here in about 5 minutes, I guess. Maybe a little longer. Clouds are looking kind of neat. There's the clouds. You can see the props, but that's what the clouds look like. So I'm thinking we're going, once the sun gets down a ways, we're going to see some good colors this evening. We shall see. It's good to see you all in the chats. So if yeah, I got that, Dennis. I'm probably not going to play with the gimbal anymore, but uh, like I said earlier, I was just going to leave it there, but then I moved the gimbal. But it doesn't really matter because I am going to be bringing it down here in a few more minutes anyway, so I can swap batteries, because right now the battery will run out in 14 minutes. So that's all right, Nancy. Everybody needs to sleep in now and then. I was actually up at 4 o'clock when my wife got up, and I haven't been back to sleep since. So, but that's okay. I'm not feeling tired at all. And yes, it's a happy full moon Halloween, and Steve, it is also a blue moon. So it is 5:51. I'm going to go ahead and bring the drone in and change out the batteries. Go ahead and stop the video. Whoa! Wow, that's the first time I've caught that sitting down. All right, folks, I'm going to swap out the batteries, so bear with me. We've got the second battery going. Going to pull this out. Hopefully the stream does. Come on, stream. Yay! It's back. All right, let's... Oh, IMU initializing. Woohoo! Waiting for the GPS to kick in. And while we're waiting, I think I'm going to move it out away from me a little bit. Ollie, hello. All right, well, let's get this bird going.
Take off. The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
All right, video started again. Now this battery is fully charged and should take us all the way through the sunset. Yes, it is, Ollie. It is a beautiful sunset today. I'm not sure exactly what you're talking about, Steve, but hey, more power to you, brother. Yes, it is looking good there, Steve, SJM. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you too, Dan. I noticed you put something in there earlier about hitting the like button too. Thank both of you for doing that. So, yeah, the sun's getting closer to the horizon. We've got about 15 more minutes. We've got 23 minutes left on the battery, 91%. I'm going to give it a little more height. All right. Now I'm just going to leave it sit there. Michael Blade, good evening. How are you today? I hope your day went well today. I think it's going to be a beautiful sunset this morning. I may just forget the time lapse. Yes, sir, Steve. Are you going to do a live stream tonight? I know you do sunset live streams. I always seem to miss them because I don't get the... Are you leaving, Dennis? Well, have a good night, buddy. Oh, he's going to dinner. Okay. Well, have a good dinner there, Dennis. Yeah, I got you. I got you, Steve. I understand. Oops. I think I'm going to go full screen. And I can still see the chats. All right, Dan, you have a good one, buddy. Have fun tonight, pal. Hey, Peter Carroll, good morning. Thanks for dropping in, Dan. Appreciate it, bud. Okay. I'm not really comfortable with that. So I'll do that. We got 22 minutes left on the battery, 77%. We've got the sunset is going to happen at 6:10. It is now 5:58, so in about 12 minutes. Yes, sir. It is definitely looking good. I will probably fly out this battery completely, because after the battery's to be believed, I'll have 10 minutes left on it when the sun goes down. Like I said earlier, I went out and flew my Mavic Air 2 today. Took some video, was trying to catch some fall colors, but I don't think the trees in Virginia are I don't think they believe it's fall time. I mean, I got the one tree here, well, two now that are actually beginning to change colors, but I went to a friend's house, and he lives in a heavily wooded area, and there was very little color in the trees, and that just flabbergasted me. I mean, it's fall. The trees should be. In fact, there's a tree on base that it just every fall it's been beautiful. It turns a bright yellow, and it looks really nice. And this year, it turned more brown than it did yellow, and the leaves are already off of it. And last year it was the last tree to lose its leaves. So I don't know what's going on. I think they're all getting discombobulated this year. It is 2020 after all. So the sun is beginning to touch on the horizon. The colors are beginning to stand out. We've got 19 minutes left on the battery. Got 9 minutes till the sunset. Of course, if I came down probably to ground level, it'd probably already be going below the horizon. But yeah, Nancy, it really is beautiful. It's one of the prettiest ones. In fact, I want to. Amen. Amen, Ollie. Amen. Look at that. Sun went behind the cloud out there on the horizon. Kind of got dim a bit. But it is really looking beautiful. Nancy, tell you the truth, I don't know what's going to happen tonight. We have very few trick-or-treaters here anyway, but there has been some new people moved into the neighborhood, so there may be more kids around, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. I mean, last year we had maybe 10 kids total come in, and of course I munched on the chocolate and the other candy. I can't do that this year. I'm not allowed stuff like that anymore. So I got 16 minutes of battery. Wow, 6:02. Man, time seems 6:03 now. You know, I may just run into the house. And grab my other battery. We'll see how this goes. I've still got 16 minutes, 15 minutes now, so that may be enough. I do appreciate you all being in the chat. And hope you're enjoying this awesome sunset. I came out when I was setting everything up. I came out, and on our fence there was a buzzard sitting on our fence. I don't know what he's doing there, but he didn't like what I was doing, so he took off. I'm not sure if he was looking for one of the cats or what. So thank you, Robert. Oh yeah, I've seen some recent videos of RC Crazy. I did a fall color. And several other people did fall color. I think Mike Roche did a fall color, and everywhere but here, just the trees just boomed. I mean, they're just like wild and very colorful. But here in Virginia, that's not happening so much. Well, it looks like the sun fell behind the clouds on the horizon, but we can see some color coming into the clouds. I'm going to leave this sit for a while longer, and then about 2 minutes longer, and about the last 10 minutes, I want to look up if I can be patient enough to do that. See what kind of colors we get. Oh yeah, very nice. So I'm going to go ahead and point the camera up, see if we can't see some cloud action here. See if there's any color. Oh man, where'd all those clouds go? Oh, that's as high as it'll go. Well, so much for that. I think what I'm going to do, instead of getting the other battery, I still had a few minutes left on the first battery I flew, so I may bring this down and swap that other battery back in and go ahead and run it completely down. So if y'all want to stick around, that's perfectly all right. I think now that the sun is down, I'll point the camera. Whoa. Well, wait a minute. Now we can see it there, just like a pinpoint going down below the horizon. Yeah, it did. They did swallow up the sun, didn't they, Steve? Yeah, Mike, I figured that much. Hopefully these trees will start turning a little more color as fall progresses. And let's face it, the first, I mean, October was a pretty warm month actually for Virginia. It's just now beginning to get cold. It's going to be in the 50s and 60s all week, except for Thursday. I believe it's going to get up to just a little over 70. So hopefully the colors will change. Let's take a spin around and see if we can see anything back behind us. You see the horizon looks pretty orange out that way till we get around, and there is color on as we move around. And there's the Potomac. I cannot believe how badly I misjudged where the sun was rising this morning. For those of you that was there this morning, I do apologize for that. I was completely off. Still turned out to be pretty though. And here we are. And now the sun is completely down. Maybe I won't fly that battery after all. I don't think there's going to be much else to see, so I got 8 minutes left on that. This one, I'll fly it on out. Good evening, Dave Ennis. Welcome to the chat. Glad you could make it. Hope your day went well. Mike, one of these days I'm going to have to come up there to where you're at. Maybe we can arrange it where we can hook up with RC Crazy as well. That would be cool. Get to meet Tiff and Eric. Oh no, I'm gonna go stick it on I'm gonna stick both of them on the charger here in a little bit there, Nancy. They'll all be all charged up in the morning. Hopefully it won't rain. The weather app is predicting rain tomorrow, but I'm hoping that it doesn't. And as long as it doesn't, I may go up, unless it's just really cloudy. But I may go up anyway. All right, folks. Well, I guess I'm going to just start easing her on down. Like I said, I appreciate you all being in the chat. And a reminder, for those of you that are usually on the Sunday sunrise, and those of you that aren't, if you care to join, please feel free to do so. But tomorrow, it'll start off with Paul Davis, aka Drone Bum, followed by myself, weather permitting, followed by Mr. Dennis LoveLady, and then we move into the central time zones, making a stop in Arkansas with Fly Natural, and then on to Texas, to the House of Hope. That'd be Mr. Chris Hope. So hopefully we'll all have beautiful sunrises in the morning. And even if we don't, we still enjoy the flight. It's the Christopher C. Hello. It's the camaraderie. It's you guys in the chat that makes us want to do this. All right, folks, waving at you. You can see that, of course. Oh, that's right. Don't forget to turn your clocks back tonight. It's not only Halloween and a blue moon and a full moon, but it's also time to set your clocks back. All right, y'all, I'm going to catch this drone. Whoops. Whoa.
10 seconds.
Sure, go to the home point. See if you can get out of my hands. I dare you.